122-107. The Kings get the job done today in the fourth quarter. They covered 11.5. They won by 15. I know for the first three quarters they looked uninspired and it wasn't looking too good, but when you looked at the second half spread, and second half spreads tell you a lot of how games will ultimately end up, they were minus 5.5, meaning that they were supposed to win 6-0. If you won 6-0, they were up by 3. It was really 9 points, and the original spread was 11.5. And if you do the math and you do all these equations, it just felt like there was a 80% chance that they would cover the spread, and that's what they did. They turned on the Jets in that fourth quarter. They got the job done. So if you took the Kings, congratulations, you made some money today. Both in the first half, both for the game and the second half. If you were smart, you would have done it during the in-game play as well. But we're going to go over the box score. We're going to go over some of the film from tonight, the good, the bad, the ugly. We'll talk about the Raptors, obviously. I have a lot of interest in the Raptors. The biggest reason why is because of Scotty Barnes, but Scotty Barnes not playing today. But they still got some talent. Obviously, there's a bunch of dudes on there that the Kings could use when the deadline gets closer, as it seems like the Raptors will most likely be in the sweepstakes for a top 3 pick in next year's draft. So keep your eye on a couple of guys, and one of the guys is Boucher. Like, that guy is just a Kings killer. He'd be a phenomenal fit off the bench as that stretch 4-5 that who could play alongside Sabonis as well in that Trey Lyles type of role. Who knows? Who knows? We'll talk about it. Lots of stuff today, right? Kings are 5-3 now, 2-1 at home. I think they've won 4 out of the last 5. So Robert Hernandez says they not like us. So Vivek had a shirt that said they not like us, and I was pretty hysterical, especially after all that Drake and DeMar fake drama from the last game at the Vince Carter ceremony. Drake calling him a you-know-what, and acting hard when he had no business acting hard because DeMar wasn't going to lose. DeMar's a super professional. Like, he wasn't going to chat like that or talk shit during the game. Like, that's just not what he does. These are things that Drake knew, so he took advantage of it, and he was talking mess in that Toronto Raptors broadcast, but he was never going to do anything. Like, we all know what DeMar would do to him if they were on the street, man. I mean, come on. But, yeah, let's go over the game. But before we do, huge shout out to Pampa's Brazilian Steakhouse, literally right across the cathedral, 2 blocks away from the Golden One Center. It's a great spot if you like USDA prime steak, all you can eat. You can either do all 17 cuts for $73.99, or you can do 11 cuts for $44. 11 cuts for $44, all you can eat. An amazing deal. Make sure you guys take advantage of that deal. What's up, Jason? How you doing, brother? I seen it. It was pretty funny. Him trolling like that. Right. All right. Let's see. So let's start off with Sabonis. Another triple-double from Domantas Sabonis. 17 points, 13 assists, and 11 rebounds. The guy is just a monster. 6 of 6 from the field, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Great stuff there. Jesus Christ. You got Matt George in the back. I'm getting kind of distracted there. DeMar DeRozan, 27 points today, 11 and 21. Let me know if you guys can pick up all that stuff. Keegan had a great game, and Keegan's been amazing, bro. Like, we've literally been talking about that, about his offensive rebounds, and Mike Brown finally talked about that today. He has been amazing on the offensive glass. We've gone over that. Let me know if the audio is still clear and if it's shaking up. I feel like it's kind of blurry a little bit right now. But if not, I can just switch the cameras as well. DeMar's consistency makes it this winning team, right? DeMar has just been exceptional on so many levels, right? It's been super fun to watch him just destroy defenses, and it's been fun to watch him just have such an impact early on and have really good games against the Raptors. He finished the game with, again, 27 points, 2 of 4 from behind the arc. I mean, that's 50%. You're going to live with DeMar giving you 2 3-pointers every game, 3 of 3 from the free throw line. So he wasn't what he usually is, being ultra aggressive. I feel like like the Raptors got bailed out about 2 3 times today, and the refs didn't want to call it. But typically, he will get those calls. De'Aaron Fox was the ultra aggressive, 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Just an exceptional box score stat, right? Like his free throws are improving so much. The DeMar DeRozan effect is real. 9 of 10 from the free throw line, 21 points. Didn't have a good shooting night. He was 2 of 8 from beyond the arc, 5 of 17 from the field. But he really helped him in that second half, I would say. He was a +9 for the game. And then he had moments in the game where he was just so active defensively, and you can see how great he can be defensively, but it's just so hard because for him to exert that type of energy on both ends the way he does and how dominant he is offensively, it'd be so hard for him to keep up that consistency defensively like that. Like he was super good in moments and spurts defensively, right? Like he took it to heart, and I love what I saw from him, even when the shot wasn't falling. So even when the shot wasn't falling, DeMar settles the team down, gets buckets when it really mattered. Then they believe and bring more energy. Yeah, DeMar's been good. He's done a great job in closing games for the Kings already this year. He had that 4-point play in Miami that really gave them the life to come back and actually execute and win that game. But Fox brought them back in the third quarter. I make no mistake about that. However, the Kings' offense is completely different now. Do you agree, Leo? It's better. It's better. It has so many different elements to it that if you stop one part of it, like you have different options to go to now, right? Um, you see the Kings really excel with empty side post to play with DeMar DeRozan. He's either going to go one-on-one, and if you bring the double, he's going to kick it out either to the weak side or to the strong side, where you're going to have some flare action as well, right? And he's going to kick it out to the shooter. He's going to make the best decision, the right decision, at least 8 out of 10 times. He's an exceptional passer, a very safe passer. I still think Malik's the best passer on the team, but DeMar is a really good passer, a really good playmaker, and it's paying dividends for the Kings right now. It really is. Keegan Murray, again, he had 7 offensive rebounds, 5 defensive, 12 rebounds, 22 points. Being able to do it on both ends of the floor, right? It takes a lot of energy to play on both ends of the floor, but he's doing his best. Mike Brown, after the game, said the sky's the limit for him. He's able to play shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and he said he might later down the road put him at center in small lineups. He's able to guard just multiple positions. He's so crafty in terms of versatility. So he's really taken that next step, and he's been so valuable for the Kings this season, doing all the little things, but really also putting up the box score numbers that you want him to put up, being the number 4 pick, right? You see guys like a J-Dub, right, for example, for OKC, who's having a massive impact, and now you're really seeing Keegan come into his own, and you love to see that. Again, 1 and 2 from the free throw line, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 22 points. That's going to get the job done, right? 9 of 17. Again, De'Aaron Fox, 5 of 17, 2 of 8, 21 points. Kevin Huerter didn't have the best game, but he didn't have a bad game either. Again, 4 of 7 from the field. He had some really good passes today. What did he finish with assist? He had 2 assists, right, in the pick and roll with Sabonis. Nice little slip pass there. 4 rebounds. So he's impacting the game in different ways. -2 for the game. But as I keep saying, Keon Ellis should start +15. Another massive, impactful game in the plus minus department. Plus 15. He just impacts the game in so many ways, man. 8 points, 2 of 4 from the field. He does all the little things, right? 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. He doesn't need the ball to be impactful. Like, at the end of the day, you still got to guard him. Again, I've always said that he's not a guy like a Andre Robertson where he gonna leave him open, he gonna bring the double and just dare him to shoot. If he gonna dare Keanu to shoot, he's gonna have at least 37% of his shots. That's what he did last year. That's what you should expect. He's not Kevin in that department, but he's so much better than Kevin in every other area of the game. And he's exactly what they need in terms of taking the pressure off De'Aaron, creating the steals, second chance opportunities, crashing the boards as well. He had 3 offensive rebounds. The guy just impacts the game, bro. He just makes winning plays. Keon Ellis should be starting on this team, bro. And again, he should be playing at least 25 minutes. At least Malik Monk played 21 minutes today. 13 points. The guy's just a straight bucket. 4 or 5 from the free throw line, 4 or 12 from the field, 1 of 4 from the 3-point line, 5 rebounds, 2 steals. He does what he does. He's going to struggle defensively. We all know he's going to lose his man and lose focus on that end of the floor. But what he does for you offensively is invaluable. Like, you can't replace that. And then Trey Lyles, 11 minutes. Didn't see much impact from him. Alex Len had a good game today in 14 minutes. He had 4 blocks. I think 1 block for sure came in garbage time, but it's his best game of the season. It's his best game of the season. I'm not going to shit on him today, but there are moments where he fumbles a ball. He has awful hands. I just call it the way it is. Like, they need to upgrade that position. And if Trey Lyles can't get his act together in terms of trying to reach that level that he was 2 years ago, then they got to upgrade that position as well. So there's 2 guys. If the Kings are serious about making it to at least to the Western Conference Finals, like, those are 2 guys that they got to replace and upgrade for sure. So that is the box score. Let's look a little bit at how lethargic they looked early in the game. Let's see. It's crazy to think that pundits thought DeMar was not an upgrade over HB. If you really believe that in your heart, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, that's just. What did JJ Redick say when they traded the Kings? That's malpractice. Like, that is malpractice if you don't think he's an upgrade over HB. No disrespect to HB. HB's a phenomenal person, but you're talking about a future Hall of Famer compared to a guy that's not going to come close to it, right? Great college player in HB, NBA champion, but he's a role player. How Orlando Robinson and Devin Carter fit once they're healthy. I know Heat fans really liked Orlando. Not really sure, to be honest. I'm hoping that he's better than Alex Len. I mean, he really can't get worse, in my opinion. So I'm hoping that he is a better fit and just an upgrade. We'll see. Devon Carter, I mean, we'll see. I mean, he's a rookie. He is NBA ready, but, is he GP2? If he is, well, I'll say this. He should be playing over McLaughlin. I mean, McLaughlin, I'm sorry, but that wasn't a good pickup for the Kings. Like, Davion is better than him, and Davion is looking better because he's on a bad team, but I'm sorry. Jordan McLaughlin should not be playing minutes. Boogie Ellis is better than McLaughlin, and it's not even close. I don't see it. The guy is supposed to be a point guard, undersized. He needs others to create for him. He can't create his own shot. He can't create for others. I don't know what he does well on the court. Like, I really don't. His handle is suspect as hell. I just don't see it. I mean, his jump shot's okay, but again, he needs to be like, others have to create for him to get that shot up. And at that point, I'd rather have a wing who can play defense in that type of role. Like, I don't need an undersized shooting guard. That's not why they signed him, and it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense for me. Um, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. But I'm hoping that Orlando was a better fit. Um, Getting Davey on there. Grady Dick, man. I was really impressed with Grady. Let's actually talk about them real fast. I was really impressed with Grady Dick right away. They go after Kevin Huerter, obviously, is what you have to do if you're the other team, right? Grady Dick finished the game with 7 points. Again, not great box score numbers. Awful -22 for the game, but he was exceptional in Toronto. And he showed me things that I didn't see coming out of the draft. He's a lot more athletic than what I gave him credit for. And I think he's a legit NBA player. Like, he has a chance to be a really good role player in this league. 10-year starter type of guy. He has size. He can shoot. I mean, at least against the Kings, yeah. If we look up Grady Dick's stats this year, he's averaging 21.6 points a game. Like, yes, he's on a bad team, contextually speaking, but 21 on 38% from beyond the arc, 92%, 93% from the free throw line. 1.4 steals a game. He's been pretty active. 47.3 from the field. Like, the kid's legit. Like, again, he had a bad game tonight, but again, I don't care about the results, especially this year for the Raptors. I care about the process, and he's doing a great job with the process. I was wrong about him. I really do think he's going to be a player. Like, he's a good player. Like, he's a good player, and the Raptors got something. At least at the very very minimum, a six-man type of guy who can come in and get you buckets. But definitely he's projecting to be a starter. A good pick. I still would have went with Jordan, but you know, with the Pelicans kid, Hawkins. But Grady's nice. I was impressed today. Seeing him in person, seeing him what I saw on TV last week, I like what I saw from Grady Dick. Like, I really did. Um, who else? RJ strong as hell. He can't shoot free throws to save his life, I feel like, especially in the clutch. But 4 or 5 from today, so a lot better there. What's he shooting for the season? Let me see. I'm curious. He is shooting 70%. So yeah, he can't shoot for shit from the free throw line. He just, I don't know. I don't know what it is with these players who just can't shoot from the free throw line. But he's strong as hell. Like, guy is just a tank to stop, right? 9-19 from the field, 3 turnovers, 3 assists. Davion Mitchell had a good game. He's had really good games against the Kings. 8 of 11 from the field today, 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. 20 points, 6 assists, 3 boards. Great defensively, at least on the ball he was. Jakob Poeltl with 10 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists. He's solid. He's a solid big man. I like him a lot. And Boucher, 17 points, the Kings killer, 36 from behind the arc. Funky looking shot, 4 rebounds, but he provides that rim protection from the weak side, and he would be a good upgrade over Trey Lyles in my opinion, especially if he continues to shoot the ball. So he's shooting the ball. Let me see. He's shooting the ball. Jesus Christ, he's only shooting 31% from 3. It means he's played the King. That he loves playing against the Kings. So I may have to rethink that one. Like, everybody plays well against the Kings, it feels like. So he shot 50% against the Kings, 66.7 against the Kings, and then everyone else, he didn't make nothing. So contextually speaking, I didn't know that 31%. Yeah, I mean, 10 points, 17 minutes, it's not bad. I mean, 1 block. So he does other things that are better than Trey Lyles. So that's still a piece that you may want to look at for sure in terms of fit. I think he's on his last year of his contract. What is he? 31 years old, 7th season. 10 points, 4 boards a game, and in 17 minutes. It's not bad. Chris Boucher, the Kings killer, had another great game today against the Kings, not against everybody else. I really like Sheed. 60 minutes, 5 points. He's so strong. He's really good defensively. I think he's better than Davion Mitchell already, if I'm being honest. There's a guy that keeps impressing me is Agbaji. I don't know how you say his name, but 12 points. I know he was a minus 22, but he's just hella strong. And for whatever reason, he hits threes against the Kings. I want to know what he shoots against everybody else. So, Jesus Christ, he's actually shooting 46% from three. So that's impressive. I mean, he was. What was he? He shot 80% against the Kings from three, and then 28.6 today. But 50% against the Nuggets. He's shooting the ball well. Like, he's physical. He's strong. He's nice. He's nice. Yeah, that's what I think about the Raptors today. Let's go back to it. Like RJ's game, Keon was taking up the ball instead of Fox. Was that because Davion was all over Fox? Fox has not played well against Davion. Yeah, I mean, you kind of want to save up some of that energy, but Davion just knows how Fox plays. He's watched him for 3 years, and the referees are allowing Davion to really be handsy. And I mean, if you allow him to be handsy against anybody, he's going to have success. He's just so physically strong. Like, there's nothing that you can ever deny about Davion. Like, on the ball, he is a hawk. He's a monster on the ball. It's everywhere else, really. RJ's legit. Could be at least a third option on a lot of teams. If he's playing like this, yes, for sure. Most rookies struggle, especially on bad teams. You can see his improvement. He looked horrible last year. Could be a star. Not saying he will, but it's in the cards. Yeah, like Dick has been really impressive for sure. Yeah, let's go back to. Yeah, so that first step really impressed me from Grady Dick. This is just, I mean, he's usually automatic, but it's a bonus. This kid right here, bro. Like, Keegan is, again, sky is the limit for him. Like, he's giving me those Kawhi Leonard vibes. Like, when he was in San Antonio, they had their big three, and he was always just doing all the little things to win games, and he eventually took over as the guy. But, like, Keegan is really nice. Like, Keegan has a lot of potential, man. Like I said, he was a power forward center in college, and he's really turned into something really good for the Kings. At that size, the quickness, the underrated quickness that he has. I mean, that's a great pass. Like, this is a foul. Like, DeMar 2 of 4 from beyond the arc. That's pretty good. Pretty lethargic start, though, for the Kings, right? Like, it was pretty close. Raptors, right? Hold up. The Raptors took the lead. Oh my gosh. Right. Then there was. That's tough. Like, what do you do if you're a defense? If you have a Lamborghini coming at you like this? Chris Boucher, like, look how fast Fox is. Lower the shoulder. Dude goes flying backwards. Should have been a foul, obviously. Wasn't even set. There's Sheed. That's what I'm saying. Like, Alex Len's just careless. Fumble hands. Like, you got to be better, bro. Like, you cannot allow that to happen. That happens a lot. DeMar plays at his own pace. Number 2, bro. Like, number 2 fouls like crazy. I mean, this dude wants to review every single call. I'm like, bro, you fouled. His coach be looking at him all crazy, like, bro, like, stop fouling. I get it. Like, you're athletic. You're a freak. You're all right defensively. But the guy fouls like crazy. Good pass, though. Good cut by Boucher. DeMar plays at his own pace. good move. I mean, this is the DeMar that we're not accustomed to seeing. Like being able to move and give Malik a good lane to pass the ball to. This is what people were afraid of and pushed back on when they thought about DeMar and trading for HB and like the fit. I mean, he's been so good. Like he's just been so good. It's something different. It's a new element to his game. Well, at least that he's adding and not being afraid to shoot that shot. Good passer by RJ. Good cutting. Like that's good basketball by the Raptors. That's good basketball for sure. RJ's game. He's hitting those threes. However, there was one possession where Fox was playing outstanding defense, covered like 3 different players. That's what he's capable. Like he can definitely do it. It's just a matter of it's just a matter of, do you want to exert that much energy, right? That's just the truth. A long road trip will make anyone tired. That was a brutal schedule. That makes no sense. Atlanta, Toronto, and Miami. It's a good point. It's a good point there. Again, good pass. Like if you get this Keon, like just confident, willing to shoot the ball. Look at that contest though from Boucher. That's what I like from Boucher. Like he's gonna get some blocks. And I think he'd be a really good fit, regardless of him shooting 30% from 3. Like he'd be a good fit with the Kings. Little DHO action, a little get back at Grady Dick, saying, you know what, I'm still here, y'all. I'm still Kevin Herter. What was that? Let me see. Pump fake. Oh, Sabonis is just an animal, bro. Sabonis is so good. Davion. He just had a good game against the Kings. I mean, if you look at Davion throughout the season, all right. Let's see, Davion. He's averaging 29, almost 30 minutes a game. 26.5, which is what he's always shot. 71, which is what he's always shot. 8 points, 6.4 assists. Like, that's what Davion is. Like, he just happened to have really good games against the Kings. This is what it is, bro. Right? It's one of those things. It's just what it is. De'Aaron pushing the pace there. Like, why not cut the... Oh, my God, bro. It's so annoying. Here. Look at this. He rejects it. Davion thinks it's going to be a double stagger screen here, right? And Fox rejects it. Back cuts him. Great find. Davion knew it. Like, I watched it from my angle, like, in live. He knew it too. He's like, damn. And he knows what the plays are, so he's going to cheat, right? And Fox just back cut him and backdoor him. And it was beautiful. Here again, like, that's a foul. And they're allowing him to be super handsy, right? Grady Dick. Davion. Again. He had a great game today. I tip your hat off to him. But they lost by 15 points, so it doesn't matter. RJ, he's hella strong, bro. That boy's a tank. That boy's a tank. And then this guy's just a certified bucket. Like, what do you do? Yes, he's strong, but when you have this type of skill from the mid-range, it's truly fascinating to see this on a nightly basis. DeMar DeRozan is crazy, y'all. Like, this is just crazy. This dude is so good. There he is. Like, he legit was hitting. Like, it's still competitive. Like, first 3 quarters competitive. This kid came out. He had good moments today, number 77. Sabonis. Oh. And one. Let's see. Boom. Sabonis. Bam. That's when the fans are getting into it. And then this dude right here, certified bucket. Like, Kings got 3 dudes who can, in theory, are capable of doing 30 points and assists. Like, Malik, DeMar, and Fox. Like, they're all capable of doing that. Very few teams have 3 guys like that. He's strong, bro. Like, he's strong. RJ's strong. Boucher, bro. Boucher just loves playing against the Kings. He's like, man, I'm going to own this team. I'm going to make them trade for me. Number 2. RJ, bro. RJ. My gosh. RJ looking nice. Great pass. Great pass, Kevin. Doing other things besides shooting. Number 77. There he is again. That's Malik. You're down 5, bro. Oh. Okay. Working on that midi. The DeMar DeRozan effect. Let me go back to that. Let me see if Brady scored. That's tough, bro. Like, Grady's nice. That is lane 6'8". Like, that looks really smooth. Like I said, like, he didn't have a good overall game, but he had moments where I was really impressed by Grady. Really impressed. 4th quarter starts, and this is when the Kings just go crazy. This dude is just a bucket. Just a bucket. Here we go again. Here we go again. Oh, where are you going? Oh, to the same spot. Now, you want to cheat on me? Oh. Bam. You're up by 3 at this point. DeMar. And 1. I mean, DeMar. That's the foul. They didn't call it. That's just unfair, bro. This guy is just, he's a machine. Like, oof. It was a DeMar again. Oh, la. This is crazy. Then Foxy. Why not? Why not? Why not? They turned the Jets on for sure. Jeez. Boucher. Like, I swear, bro, he be doing things like this where I'm like, what are you? No, yes. It's like, that's probably what his coach is thinking. Like, we have a jump shot. Yeah, 122, 107. Lots of smiles there. You got to smile, bro. You got to smile. Stop by to give it a like. Have a good one, man. Appreciate you, big dog. Tamora has ice in his veins, bro. He's so good. He might just be a couple bench players away. They really are. Like I said, Trey, mostly Alex Len. Like, if it's Orlando, cool. McLaughlin has no business playing, and that's where the rookie comes in, right? Like, you passed up on Connect. I mean, the pick was Connect, but you just gotta hope now, right? Like, how you pass up on him when you're there, that makes no sense, especially if you weren't gonna move it. But it is what it is, yo. Yeah. Well, that's gonna do it, y'all. Appreciate y'all joining in. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Kings win 5-3. Huge shout out to Pampas Brazilian Steakhouse across from the Cathedral. That's it, y'all. Have a great night, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.